bounces down low, falling to the ground. Ball's loose on the court, stolen away by North Sevier. Coming up with us, Morgan Johnson. Johnson to Torgerson, down the court, able to find Sydney Johnson. Sydney loses the basketball, now it's on the court. Bodies dive, it stays with North Sevier as it goes out of bounds off of Riley Lyman, and North Sevier will inbound in front of their own bench.
And see the jitters already as that pass that nobody even around hits Sid Johnson right in the hands. North Sevier able to get the ball back.
Peyton Torgerson with the dribble, goes right wing, dumps it off up top to Cody Curtis. Curtis, left side, Sid Johnson in the wing, drives in, finds Haley Higg baseline, kicks it back out. Torgerson comes in baseline, nothing there for her. Picks up the dribble, reset the offense to Sydney, top of the court. Peyton, corner, 7:13 in the game, in the play in the first. Bounce left side, here's Cody Curtis for three, and it's just off the back of the rim, bounces out. No good. Enterprise back the other way in transition. J.C. Reber all the way to the hoop, off the glass, good. Enterprise scores first, 2-0.
A great move by J.C. Reber. She just kept going. Sid Johnson was there, but she just kept backpedaling, and she was able to get all the way to the rim.
6:50 to play in the first period. North Sevier basketball now. Right side's Peyton Torgerson. Has it in the wing. Has the dribble. Right wing, comes in baseline. Tries to dish it down low to Morgan Johnson, and it's stolen away by Enterprise.
Great help there by Riley Lyman. They're in a 3-2 zone, and she's playing the point on that. And she just drops down once the ball gets down, able to pick it off.
Now Enterprise has Moyle in the right wing, dribbles down low to the corner, still around the three-point arc, 6:21 to play in the first. Left side is Reber. Reber picks up the dribble, goes to the elbow, kick out Moyle, right side, nothing there for her. North Sevier working the defensive front around the arc. Robinson up top, now left side, 6 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. And they'll slow down the pace of the offense here. It's reset. Robinson in the left wing. Bounces to the elbow, inside's Lyman. Lyman goes up, shot is no good. Ball loose on the rebound, it's North Sevier, and North Sevier throws it away. Loose, back comes Enterprise, shot in the paint, up, no good. Rebound Enterprise, put back is in. A board and a bucket for Jessica Farnsworth. 4-0 Enterprise early on. Still a lot to go though, 5:40 to play in the first. Left side is Sid Johnson. Sid to Cody Curtis in the left wing. Higgs on the baseline, kick out. Torgerson open three-quarter, doesn't take it, instead drops to Curtis. Back Torgerson. Crosses over, drives into the lane, gets tied up in a travel. Turnover for the Wolves, and they'll go back to Enterprise. Not the start they're looking for.
Oh, well, credit to Enterprise. Their defense is very suffocating. They've dropped it down inside. If you've done your homework on this Lady Wolves team, the North Sevier Lady Wolves, they struggle from the outside. They can't hit very many outside shots, and right now their Enterprise is collapsing down in the middle and forcing them to shoot outside shots.
Enterprise fakes a three from Reber, instead drives in, stops, goes to Robinson right wing, back up top to Reber, around the arc to go. Clock hits 5 minutes, time check for Centricom Channel 10. Bounce pass down low, Morgan Johnson gets in the pass lane, ball's loose, but a foul's going to be called against North Sevier's Riley Lyman. Jumped on it, and North Sevier reaches in.
Now Cody Curtis is going to pick up that one, her first team foul for North Sevier.
Enterprise will inbound to the front court on the side. Robinson, long pass to Moyle in the right wing, 4:52 to play in the first. Top of the court now is Reber. Dribbles to her left, goes to Robinson, now to Lyman. Lyman goes into the lane, shots up, no good, a foul, and we'll see Riley Lyman go to the line for 2 shots here after the foul on Cody Curtis. Actually switched that, Morgan Johnson, her first personal.
And Riley Lyman's there, she's their main player, just a junior, 6-foot junior, does an excellent job down on the post. And right there we can see she catches it up at the top wing and just 2 steps down to the baseline. I mean, she covers some ground in a hurry.
She is going to miss the first free throw. Bounces off short front rim as Josie Mitchell checks in for Enterprise. 4:42 to play in the first, 4-0. Enterprise on top. One more free throw, count it, it's 5-0. North Sevier trailing. Scoreless, 3:20 into the game. Across half court, Sydney Johnson. Wolves pass off left side. Cody Curtis try to go inside and stolen away by Lyman. Another steal for Enterprise. Down the court they go. Josie Mitchell has the dribble. Across half court, slows things down. Reber up top. Clock hits 4:23. Reber, right side, able to find Mitchell. In the wing, takes a dribble corner. Nothing. Back to Robinson, top of the court. Around the arc they go. Lyman drives in, stops, comes back out. Reber, now she's going to drive in corner. Nothing there for her. Clock hits 4 minutes. We've reached the midway of the first period. 5-0 as Enterprise patiently moves the ball around the arc, trying to penetrate, but sounds that North Sevier's shut them down up to this point.
Enterprise does do a very good job of moving the ball around and waiting for their shot. They do take a lot of time off of each offensive possession.
Clock is now ticked to 3:44. Around the left side arc is Mitchell to Robinson in the right wing. Now Robinson makes a move, comes baseline, pulls up a jumper, too strong, no good. Enterprise on the rebound, put back on the fadeaways, no good. And finally a big rebound by Sydney Johnson. And North Sevier in transition back the other way. Sydney loses the basketball behind her, comes back and gets it. Tries to pass it down low to Morgan. And out of nowhere, Jessica Farnsworth slides in and gets the steal.
Jessica Farnsworth not giving up on the play, hustling down the court and able to get in there and steal that pass. North Sevier unable to get anything going on the offensive side.
3:09, and it's still scoreless for the Wolves. 5-0 in the game. Ball's batted. Wolves on the steal. Sydney Johnson has it, goes to the ground. Jump ball is going to be called as she dove for it and got caught up with Riley Lyman. And the alternating possession has it for North Sevier. 3:01 to play in the first. Time check done by Barney Trucking and Sevier Valley Hospital. It's Sydney Johnson. Goes to Cody Curtis. Left side, Curtis holds the basketball. Now a right-hand dribble. One bounce, dumps off to Sydney. Sydney will cross over, picks up the dribble, dumps it off. Torgerson in the paint. Good feed to Haley Higgs. Shot up and blocked. And it's taken away by Enterprise. Good look and a good feed.
They got it underneath, and then Enterprise just recovered quickly. Looked like it was number 5, Dakota Robinson, senior, coming over and blocking that shot.
2:30 to play in the first. North Sevier still held scoreless. Robinson goes to Reber, drives in, jumper baseline short. Morgan on the rebound, and she quickly goes to Peyton, and Torgerson will take the dribble across half court. Now goes back to Cody, back to Peyton. Around the arc, couple dribbles. Curtis launches a three, and it's going to be long, no good. Haley Higgs isn't going to be able to track it down before the long shot goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Enterprise. North Sevier still in this game. They've only given up 2 field goals on the defensive side, and with 2:06 to play, it's 5-0.
After everything that's gone wrong for North Sevier, as you mentioned, 5-0, still only 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Very low-scoring game, but at least the last offensive possession North Sevier had, they were able to get the ball down inside and get some positive things going.
Enterprise has the basketball around the arc. They're going to have it in the right wing right now with Mitchell, 1:44 of the clock. And another long offensive possession for Enterprise. Reber top of the court, gets the screen, comes in, pick and roll, but it's stolen by Morgan on the pass inside. Morgan dishes to Sid. Sid drives in, pops, shot is off the glass and in. There's the first bucket of the game. Sydney Johnson in transition off the steal.
And that's North Sevier's offense. They've got to get out and get running. They play better when they're in transition offense, getting some steals. Right now, Enterprise is controlling the tempo.
1:16 to play in the first now. 5-2. Score check done for Redmond Minerals and Classic Motors. Top of the court, left side is Reber. Good feed underneath the Lyman. Lyman dribble shot, good, and a foul. That's what makes her so good. Riley Lyman to the line for the and one. 1:05 to play in the first. Extends the lead by 5 once again, 7-2. Lyman will try to make it 6.
That foul's going to go on Haley Higgs. That's going to be her first personal foul. And again, Higgs come over as good defense, but just those long legs of Lyman, she's just able to take a couple steps around her and draw the foul.
Lyman also is going to hit the free throw. Third team foul for North Sevier, 0 on Enterprise at this point, 8-2. 58 seconds. North Sevier basketball looking for an answer. Cody Curtis bounces to Torgerson. Back to Curtis. 3, nope, a long 2 on the way from Peyton, and it's short. And the rebound is stolen, loose, out of bounds, and Enterprise will keep it. Able to save it. Dancing her toes on the baselines, Josie Mitchell. Enterprise basketball back the other way. Reber will have it, spins around, dumps it off Lyman. Lyman at the elbow, drives in, and a whistle, offensive call. Lyman plowed over Morgan Johnson. She draws the charge back the other way.
Good job, Morgan Johnson, moving her feet, staying in front of Lyman. And usually when you lower your shoulder like that, you're going to get that offensive call.
27 seconds. Can North Sevier end the period up on a high note? Cody Haley jumper baseline, just a little off the mark, no good. Lyman outstretched arms rebound for Enterprise. 8-2 still the score. 12 seconds to play in the first. North Sevier's kept themselves in this game, but it's a 6-point lead for Enterprise. Clock hits 5 seconds. Driving in, Reber shot off the glass on the buzzer and hangs in for 2. It drops 10-2 is your score. North Sevier trailing by 8 after 1. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Centracom High-Speed Internet presents things you wish would happen faster. Your kids getting ready in the morning. The workday. And payday. At Centracom, we can't make payday come any faster, but when it does come, we can help you manage that money faster with high-speed internet service. We can't make the workday faster, but we can make it easier with blazing speeds for the office. And as for the shower, yeah, good luck with that. Visit Centracom.com for more information. With Centracom, everything works better.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centracom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centracom, your local telecommunications company.
Booster. Good luck, Wolves.
Your source for high school sports.
KSBC.
Right now, Enterprise has proven why they have been considered one of the best girls basketball teams in 2A all season long. Right now in the state championship game, they're ahead of North Sevier 10-2.
And it's because of their defense, very suffocating that 3-2 zone that they're putting on there, not allowing anything to get inside for North Sevier.
Enterprise basketball to open up the second period. They have Robinson left wing. Robinson will have the dribble, gives it up to Moyle up top. 7:45 still to go in the second. Moyle, long pass down low to Robinson. Robinson loses the handle on the basketball, almost stolen by North Sevier, but Moyle able to track it down. Back up top to Mitchell. 7:30 to play in the second. Mitchell hands off to Reber. Man-to-man defense for North Sevier. Around the arc is Enterprise. Down low, pass to Farnsworth. Turnaround jumper, and the key is good. 12-2 and a 10-point advantage for Enterprise. 7:13 and ticking. Still in the second period. Still a big opportunity for North Sevier to put something together. Sid Johnson, a crazy move and a shot off the glass. No, gets her own rebound. Put back is no good. And it's rebounded by Robinson.
Yeah, I think an unorthodox shot right there, not the shot Coach Larson was looking for. You know, North Sevier needs to take advantage of this, that Riley Lyman's out of the game right now. Get that ball down inside.
Enterprise basketball, Mitchell to Robinson. Right wing, gets a screen, pull up, jumper for 2, swishes it through from 15 out. 14-2 now, and a timeout taken by Lex Larson and North Sevier. We'll take it along with them. 6:35 to play in the game, and Enterprise up 12, 14-2. Back in a minute.
Emory Telecom gives you a universe of TV shows, and now TiVo brings you even more. Movies, music, and videos from the web. Get it all in one place and take it anywhere life takes you. Any show, any screen, anywhere. Introducing the TiVo Experience from Emory Telecom. Give us a call, visit emorytelecom.com, or stop by one of our locations to learn more about the TiVo DVR.
When you're broke down or just need new auto parts, get the good stuff in auto parts from your local Napa Auto Parts dealer at the Parts House in Salina. The Parts House is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 3 on Sunday. When you buy Napa brand auto parts and accessories, you can be sure they meet or exceed original equipment standards at a reasonable price. The Parts House does brakes, auto paint, hydraulic hoses, and much more. That's the Parts House just north of the four-way stop in Salina.
Live high school sports action on
KSBC.
Welcome back. 6:35 to play in the second period. It's North Sevier basketball, but trailing Enterprise in the state championship game 14-2. Sid Johnson has the dribble across the court, goes to Cody Curtis, left side. Peyton Torgerson, long jumper, baseline, in a good. 1 foot inside the arc for the 2 points, and it's 14-4.
North Sevier needed that. Hopefully they can get a little bit of life right here and pick up their defense.
They come out in a pressure half-court defense. They're going to trap it. Bounce pass the left side, still at half court, across the timeline. Robinson dumps it off to Mitchell, now to the right wing. Driving in's Reber. Reber shot in the paint. Too strong, no good. Rebound Enterprise, put back, no good. North Sevier on the rebound. Devin Sorensen on the board. Able to get it over to Cody Curtis across half court. Curtis throws it away, but it's pulled back and brought back in by Sid Johnson. Sid to the right wing. Stops, down low, underneath is Higgs. Dribble, off the backboard of the paint, no good. Gets her own rebound, then loses control because she's fouled. Reaching in was Darby Moyle, and Haley Higgs draws the whistle.
That's going to be the first foul on Darby Moyle, their second team foul.
14-4 still the score as Cassidy Shepard will check in for North Sevier. She's going to be the inbounder here on the baseline. Looks up top, finds Peyton Torgerson in the left wing. Clock hits 5:41. Torgerson dribbles around. Sid Johnson now at the free throw line. Bounces to Shepard. Shepard left wing. Holds the basketball up high. Now to Sid. Dribbles. Back Shepard. Left wing to the free throw line now. Bounces and is kicked by Enterprise. Josie Mitchell put her foot out, and North Sevier will inbound it from the sideline. 5:27 to play in the second period still as Lyman checks back in for Enterprise. Sydney Johnson will have the basketball in the front court. Johnson now left wing, Shepard. To the free throw line, Daniel Sorensen drives it in off the backboard, no good. And it's rebounded by Enterprise, but a jump ball called as Daniel got back in there to tie it up. And it's going to stay with North Sevier. Good work, Daniel.
Devin.
I don't know why, but saying, yeah, Devin. Wow. Thank you.
She did a good job. The officials going to let him play down there. Looked like she got a little bit of contact. Nothing called.
Inbound play is up high and knocked out of bounds by Reber, so it will stay with North Sevier on the baseline inbound. So this time we'll take it over to the Enterprise bench and throw it in from there. 5:14 to play in the second. Peyton Torgerson. Down to Devin Sorensen. And Devin will be fouled. So some quick whistles against Enterprise will get them up to 3 team fouls and another inbound play here for North Sevier on the baseline. Clock ticks down to 5:07.
I think North Sevier will be better off trying to drive to the basket. Those are the fouls that are getting called rather than the ones trying to shoot it.
Peyton Torgerson, almost had a good look inside to Cassidy Shepard, but Lyman in her quick hands, who was covering on the inbound, swatted it out of bounds, and she's lucky because that would have been an easy 2. So they'll redo the inbound play. This time bounce it to Higgs in the corner. Right side, Devin Sorensen, baseline jumper, hangs on the rim and drops in. 14-6, the lead's been cut to 8, 4-0 run for the Wolves.
A nice entry pass, just a little bit off balance, but Sorensen able to get that to fall.
Josie Mitchell gets trapped in the corner. Enterprise able to break it, bounce down low. Sydney Johnson squeezes in there, gets her hands on the basketball, knocked out of bounds. But she at least saved an easy 2 points. Morgan Johnson checks back in for North Sevier. Enterprise will inbound baseline. Looks up top and goes up top to Reber. Back down low is Mitchell. 4:41 to play in the second. Enterprise around the arc. 3 team fouls for each team. Josie Mitchell, good feed down low. Patient Robinson is able to get it off and in. 16-6, leads back 10.
Dakota just snuck behind the defense there. Nobody picked her up. 2 easy points for Enterprise.
Cassidy Shepard with the basketball on the other end. Peyton Torgerson in the corner. Shot fake for 3, pulls it back down. Sydney Johnson left wing. Sydney to Peyton in the other left side corner. Again, a head shot fake, pulls the dribble, goes right side. Now Sid, Peyton, top of the floor. 4 minutes and 5 to play. North Sevier will come down. Torgerson, now Shepard, right wing. Score made 16-6. Sid Johnson to Shepard. Shepard's going to drive, bounce down low. Peyton, shot out, blocked from behind, and the Enterprise gets it. 3:46 and the Enterprise Wolves down the court.
Yeah, we've seen already, Enterprise likes to block shots. They like to get up in the air. North Sevier needs to learn from that, give a couple pump fakes, get them up in the air, and see if they can draw the foul.
Enterprise has Moyle, drives in, and she's blocked by Morgan Johnson. There's a lot of contact, but they're going to say it was a clean block and keep it on down low as they'll take it out baseline.
Yeah, like I said, they're not. They're letting a lot of stuff go.
Inbound play to Moyle. Moyle works around. Top of the floor now is J.C. Reber. Robinson left wing. 3:21 to play. Back to Robinson. 16-6 is your score. Enterprise up by 10 and with the basketball. Patiently passing the ball around the arc. Clock down to 3:10. Mitchell now to Farnsworth, right side. Moyle in the bottom right corner. Up top again is Reber. Has the dribble, working against Sid Johnson. Gets rid of the basketball to Mitchell. And Josie will hold it. Takes 2 dribbles, picks it back up. Baseline jumper, open for 12 feet out, and it's in and good, perfect. J.C. Reber for 2, and it leads back to 12 on a 4-0 Enterprise run.
I don't know what percentage Enterprise is shooting, but they have not missed many shots.
That one was perfect. Cassidy Shepard in the front court for North Sevier, picks up the dribble left side. Dumps it off to Torgerson, who goes quickly to Sid. The workaround, bounce pass down low to Peyton. Peyton dribbles, chop fake. Now good feet underneath to Shepard, and she's able to get it. The defense sucked in on the baseline, and she was able to get it over to Shepard for an easy look. 18-8.
Yeah, I thought Peyton did a great job of pump faking, getting her up in the air.
And back the other way, Enterprise. Good ball movement to break the half-court press. And Dakota Robinson gets 2 points on a good look.
That's too easy. North Sevier, whoever's supposed to rotate down on that was just a little bit slow.
20-8, the lead back to 12, 1:55 to play before halftime. And it's Morgan Johnson up top, pass around to Shepard, now Devin Sorensen. Sorensen down low to Morgan, and a little behind Morgan on the pass, off her hands and out of bounds. And it goes back to Enterprise off the turnover. Enterprise already up by 12. 1:45 to play before half. Again, both teams with 3 fouls. Team fouls. Across the timeline, Enterprise now has Lyman. Lyman feeds to Boyle on the baseline, and she gets under the basket. Her shot hits the bottom of the backboard, and it looks like a rolled ankle or something for Cassidy Shepard. She's slow to get up. Didn't see what happened, but she's down on her back, and Coach Larson's going to come out. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
If you haven't checked out in giving the very best customer service.
Centracom has been there for me as I've needed their services.
We can just call and they're very friendly and helpful.
And when we have issues and concerns, they address them as friends.
It's really nice to be able to work with a local company that cares so much.
Just top-notch people, good community members.
Excellent customer service. Just been really happy.
Centracom, 110 years of service.
Cassidy Shepard is up and needs some help off the court. They're going to take her back to the locker room. Looked like maybe a rolled ankle or twisted knee or something. No pressure on it. Wish her the best of luck. Hopefully have an update later on. It is North Sevier basketball. 1:23. Peyton Torgerson on the other end of the court. Dribbles over, finds Sid Johnson as the clock ticks down to 1:18. Now Torgerson, top of the court. Bounces left to Sid. Back to Peyton. Peyton works around at the free throw line, able to find Cody. Cody launches a 3, and it's in and good. Cody Curtis, the triple right wing, cuts the lead to 9.
That's what they need to get going if they want to open up that middle, force Enterprise to come out and guard those shots. Even on that 3-point shot, Enterprise was coming out and trying to block it.
Josie Mitchell, right wing for Enterprise. 50 seconds to play before half. 20-11. Right side is Mitchell, holding the basketball in the wing. No dribble. Goes to Moyle. Moyle in the left wing, down low. Shot, Robinson, baseline, good. Lead back to 11, 22-11, 34 seconds.
Yeah, 8 points for Robinson here in this second period.
Sid Johnson, Peyton Torgerson, left wing. Clock hits 27. Peyton head fakes, now dribbles right side, dumps it off back to Sydney. 23 seconds. Picks up the dribble. Peyton launches 3, straight down the barrel. That one's going to be missed. No good and out of bounds. 17.9 seconds on the clock. Enterprise basketball.
The only thing I see just looking out there, it looks like Lyman's pretty tired already.
Working against Sid Johnson right now, sitting on the defensive end. Now switching over to Cody Curtis. Enterprise around the wing to Reber. Reber, long pass, 2 seconds, 1 second. Jumper baseline, buzzer, doesn't go. And even though Lyman had to put back after the buzzer, though. Halftime score, 22-11. Enterprise on top over North Sevier. We'll have your Southern Utah University halftime show in 3 minutes.
Experience the best burger in town. Where? At Munchie's in Larson's Ace Hardware. Munchie's is where you can make your burger exactly how you like it. You put what you like on your burger. Imagine the creations you can come up with. Munchie's uses only the freshest ingredients, so their burgers are always fresh and their biscuits and gravy are made daily. Munchie's is open for breakfast and lunch from 8 to 3 daily. And while you're in Larson's, check out the winter clothing closeout sale going on right now at Larson's Ace.
Tony Torgerson, Dan Bruce, and James Jorgensen at South Central Therapies are happy to provide the best in physical therapy in the area. All the staff at South Central Therapies invite you to come see their facility at 45 North Main Street in Salina. Or if you have any questions regarding possible therapy treatments to improve your overall health and daily living, feel free to call at 529-2234. That number again is 529-2234. South Central Therapies at 45 North Main in Salina.
The entire crew at Mason Diesel in Aurora would like to wish the North Sevier Wolves the best of luck this season. All the employees, management, and owners of Mason Diesel are glad to support the Wolves with radio coverage this year. Mason Diesel services heavy-duty trucks and big rigs with everything from transmission work to engine repair. They also provide heavy-duty wreckers for on or off-road. Heck, they even bail out the radio station Snowcats from time to time. For service, call 529-7477. That's Mason Diesel in Aurora, 529-7477.
The management and employees of Robinson Transport in Salina are proud to sponsor this sports broadcast. Robinson Transport continues their efforts to help keep the local economy strong and supply the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. For the best in topsoil, gravel, construction equipment, and concrete work, see Robinson Transport, joining in the effort to make Sevier and Sanpete a great place to live. And remember, please drive safely. From Robinson Transport in Salina.
Gunnison Market, your hometown grocer in Gunnison, appreciate your business and invite you in to discover for yourself why people drive all over just to shop at Gunnison Market. You'll find outstanding savings in every department: meat, produce, bakery, deli, video, fabric, and floral departments. And stop by for the deli's delicious Chester fried chicken for lunch or dinner and Terrell's Country Bakery frozen scone dough. Remember, for good old-fashioned friendly service, it's well worth the drive to Gunnison Market, 520 South Main Street in Gunnison.
How many internet-connected devices are in your home? Computers, smartphones, tablets, iPods, even your game consoles like Xbox and more share the internet and make it seem slow. Centricom high-speed internet with speeds up to 50 megs will help your devices work faster. Call Centricom now to get the speed you need for all your devices at 1-800-427-8449 or visit Centricom.com for more information.
This is Central Utah's sports leader,
KSBC.
It's your Southern Utah University halftime show. Experience more learning, growing, maturing, hiking, dancing, and living. You will experience more at Southern Utah University. Your halftime score: North Sevier trailing Enterprise in the girls 2A state championship basketball game by a score of 22-11. And Ryan, North Sevier looks like they've just been a step behind in the first half against Enterprise, but Enterprise is a quick team, a fast team, and even when it looks like North Sevier is going to have an open look underneath, Enterprise is so good at moving over and getting in those lanes.
Yeah, it's been all defense for Enterprise, and it's usually you only have one or two girls that's got some long arms and out there and getting the passing lanes, but Enterprise has 5 of them, and it's, it looks like the passing lane's open and it closes in a hurry, and Enterprise is doing an excellent job knocking those passes down and creating some fast break opportunities.
In fact, Enterprise has 5 steals in the game, 3 steals in the game for the North Sevier Lady Wolves. You mentioned in that second period the shooting percentage for Enterprise that had to be high, and it is pretty good. It's at 53% right now, and no three-pointers attempted from Enterprise. All of them going from the inside, but some of those have been jumpers from the baseline as well. For North Sevier shooting 31%. But the Enterprise offense also in good form against North Sevier's defense right now.
Yeah, very patient offensively as Enterprise, and they move the ball around well. They don't try to force anything in. We've seen their offense take 1 or 2 minutes, almost every single time down, looking for the right play, looking for something to go. And then once they get it in, I don't think they've shot anything further than 10 feet out.
It's all been right near the key. We're going to take another 3-minute break from your Southern Utah University halftime show. From a new freshman to a graduate student, an SUU education is designed to help you experience more education. Back here in 3 minutes.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina. proud to support the high school teams this season.
Sevier Valley Medical Center serves people with medical needs in Richfield and the surrounding communities by providing excellence in a wide range of quality inpatient and outpatient services, from dialysis to emergency care to home care and hospice to respiratory therapy. Sevier Valley Medical Center is growing and expanding as they continue to provide the best health care for Sevier, Wayne, and Paiute counties.
Redmond Minerals of Redmond is a proud sponsor of North Sevier High Athletics. They provide a passion and excellence in manufacturing top quality products for industrial, agricultural, and nutritionally rich food markets. Redmond Minerals offers a variety of products for your home use, such as their locally produced all-natural real salt with no additives or preservatives, and their grass-fed and unpasteurized fresh raw milk from their dairy with the same fresh natural milk taste you had as a child. Redmond Minerals, engaged in supporting our local community.
Proper tire inflation and tread not only increase your vehicle's gas mileage, but also provides a safer drive for you and your family. Regular tire rotation and inspection is essential to avoid premature tire failure. Classic Motors in Richfield offers complimentary tire inspection. Need new tires? No problem. Classic Motors can match the proper tire that's just right for your vehicle, all at the best prices in Richfield. And you can choose from a great selection. Classic Motors, 120 South Main.
Our emphasis has always been on first-name friendly service with a hometown touch. We know you, and you know us. Hometown people helping each other grow. We're here to serve all your banking needs. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Livestockman. Look up synonyms for knowledgeable and reliable livestock hauling in the dictionary, and you'll find Gurney Trucking right on top as expected. Next, you'll find Neckover brand gooseneck livestock trailers and Merritt gooseneck trailers, and then a footnote. Footnote says Gurney Trucking sells both Neckover and Merritt gooseneck trailers, so the livestock hauler has one source for contract hauling or do-it-yourself hauling. Don't learn the hauling lesson the hard way. Call Gurney Trucking, 529-3831, 529-3831.
You're listening to exciting high school sports action on
KSVC.
Newcastle's Ryan Higgs with you live on the Talk of Mid-Utah, KSVC. And it's your Southern Utah University halftime show. It's a curriculum deliberately built to focus on your experience. Go to suu.edu and see how you can experience more at Southern Utah University. Your SUU halftime score, it's Enterprise 22, North Sevier 11 in the two-way girls state championship game. Let's hit some of the other games that have gone on in both the girls and the boys brackets. The 5th and 6th place game in the girls bracket was between Emory and South Summit. Emory wins that game 62-51, so the Lady Spartans will have 5th place. The South Sevier Gunnison game in the consolation finals went into double overtime. It was back and forth the whole way. The South Sevier Lady Rams, congratulations to them, will finish in 3rd place as they knock off Gunnison in double OT, 61-57. And then, of course, the championship game here with this one between North Sevier and Enterprise. In the boys brackets, the 5th place game was won by Emory over Parowan, 62-57. And then you also had South Summit coming from behind to beat South Sevier in the consolation championship, 47-45. And the Rams will take 4th place home in the tournament. South Summit will finish in 3rd. And the state championship game tonight in the boys will be right after this game between Enterprise and none other than Wasatch Academy. Surprise, surprise there. Southern Utah University halftime show, 5:23 again, your current score 22-11. Ryan, what do you tell your team if you're head coach Alexa Larson in the locker room down by 11 at half?
I think, I think you feel lucky you're only down by 11 the way that your offense has been playing. You haven't been able to do anything to penetrate that 3-2 zone that they've been doing. So I think you tell the girls, you know what, just relax. We're still in this. 11 points isn't that much. We can make that back up in a quarter if we come out and play our type of basketball. Defensively, they're just slow rotating down to their positions, and that's what's been hurting them. I think they need to come out. I thought they did well when they went into that the half-court trap. Was able to confuse Enterprise just a little bit and at least be a little bit more active. And then the offensive side, they've got to be able to penetrate into that 3-2 zone. and instead of just trying to pass, they got to use those bounce passes. There's been 2 or 3 where they've just tried to throw them in there, and Enterprise is able to just knock those down.
We're going to take one more final break from your Southern Utah University halftime show. Second half coming up in 3 minutes.
Principal Jill Porter, the office staff, faculty, and student body of North Sevier High School are proud supporters of the North Sevier Lady Wolves this season. They'd like to congratulate the North Sevier team members, the coaches, and managers on a great season and wish them the very best in this year's playoffs. The school fully supports education and athletics in molding the future leaders of our area. North Sevier High School, happy to be a North Sevier Lady Wolves sports booster. Good luck, Wolves.
Did you know car crashes are the #1 killer of teens in America today? That's why every parent should have a copy of the All-State Parent-Teen Driving Agreement. It gives important tips on how to talk to teens about driving safe and lets parents and teens agree on the ground rules and consequences together. To get your free copy of the All-State Parent-Teen Driving Agreement, call local All-State agent Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance at 529-7471. Statistics based on Insurance Institute for Highway Safety Fatality Facts 2007 through 2009.
When you're broke down or just need new auto parts, get the good stuff in auto parts from your local Napa Auto Parts dealer at the Parts House in Salina. The Parts House is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 3 on Sunday. When you buy Napa brand auto parts and accessories, you can be sure they meet or exceed original equipment standards at a reasonable price. The Parts House does brakes, auto paint, hydraulic hoses, and much more. That's the Parts House just north of the four-way stop in Salina.
If you haven't checked out the North Sevier Community Center, well, you just don't know what you're missing. The center is located just south of the high school in Salina and offers Zumba and weightlifting classes. Also check out the racquetball courts, cardio room, and brand new weight room along with basketball courts. Don't forget the community events such as dances and dinners held on Friday nights and the banquet and conference rooms that can be rented for your next big event. There's even a full kitchen. North Sevier Community Center. Call 979-0779.
Experience the best burger in town. Where? At Munchie's in Larson's Ace Hardware. Munchie's is where you can make your burger exactly how you like it. You put what you like on your burger. Imagine the creations you can come up with. Munchie's uses only the freshest ingredients, so their burgers are always fresh and their biscuits and gravy are made daily. Munchie's is open for breakfast and lunch from 8 to 3 daily. And while you're in Larson's, check out the winter clothing closeout sale going on right now at Larson's Ace.
Tony Torgerson, Dan Bruce, and James Jorgensen at South Central Therapies are happy to provide the best in physical therapy in the area. All the staff at South Central Therapies invite you to come see their facility at 45 North Main Street in Salina. Or if you have any questions regarding possible therapy treatments to improve your overall health and daily living, feel free to call at 529-2234. That number again is 529-2234. South Central Therapies at 45 North Main in Salina.
Your connection for high school sports.
KSBC.
Wrapping up your Southern Utah University halftime show, Duke Gant's Ryan Higgs. Ryan, let's quickly hit some halftime scoring stats.
A couple of stats that kind of jump out. Rebound-wise, Enterprise has a little bit of height advantage down there, and they've kept the rebounds pretty close. North Sevier with 7, Enterprise with 8. Right now, as you mentioned, it's the shooting percentage. North Sevier shooting 31% compared to the 52% for North Sevier. Leading scorers for North Sevier, not a lot of them going on right now. Cody Curtis has 3, Sid Johnson with 2, Devin with 2, Cassidy Shepard with 2, and Peyton Torgerson with 2. And for Enterprise Wolves, they're being led by Dakota Robinson, and she had all 8 of her points in that second period. 6 for J.C. Reber, 4 for Riley Lyman, and Jessica Farnsworth has 4 as well.
Halftime scoring stats brought to you by Southern Utah University. And they're going to have our halftime show today. Experience more from your education. Explore a higher education with a difference. Experience Southern Utah University. That's going to wrap it up for our SU halftime show. Coming up after the game, we'll have a Gunnison Market offensive player of the game for the North Sevier team, and also a Munchie's defensive player of the game to go along with it. Gunnison Market, you can try their delicious Chester fried chicken where you can get a 10-piece meal deal. And at Munchie's, delicious food at family-friendly prices located inside Larson's Ace Hardware in Richfield. Second half is underway. It's going to be Enterprise basketball to open things up. J.C. Reber will have the dribble in the front court, 22-11. Enterprise is on top over North Sevier in the state championship game. Reber gives it up to Moyle in the right wing. Moyle dishes it off inside to Lyman. Lyman dribble shot off the glass. Not there, was behind the backboard. And the rebound is pulled in by Haley Higgs. Sid Johnson, left side. Cody for three. Cody Curtis can't quite connect. Rebounded by Peyton Torgerson. Put back jumper not there, but another rebound by Morgan Johnson, and she can't convert either. This time the defensive board pulled in by Lyman.
On both sides, Enterprise on their offensive position and North Sevier on theirs. A lot of contact being let go, and that's how these officials are going to call it tonight. The girls have just got to play through it.
Robinson bounces down low to Farnsworth. Shot no good. I think it was a pass, actually. She was trying to go to Moyle, and Moyle is going to get tied up with Cody Curtis. Great job by Curtis to get her hands on the basketball and force the jump ball call. And the possession goes back to North Sevier after that. Other side, Curtis with the basketball, up top to Peyton. And Torgerson will dribble to the right. Bounce to Higgs on the baseline. Shot fake. Bounce up top to Sid Johnson. Sydney will pull up the dribble to Morgan. Now to Curtis. 6:44 to play. Jumper, baseline, Haley Higgs, a little strong, no good. Morgan on the rebound, the putback and in. Morgan Johnson for two with the board.
And nobody dropped down to get that board. Morgan Johnson did a great job of using her height, keeping the ball high and going straight back up.
Cuts the lead under 10, 6:25 to play, and North Sevier scores first in the half. It's 22-13. Enterprise the other way, ball loose on the court, but pulled in by Reber. She's in the front court, left side corner, now dribbles up top. No fouls for either team. In fact, only 6 fouls have been called in the whole game. Both teams went into the locker room with 3 team fouls apiece. Bounce right side to Robinson. Clock hits 6 minutes. Reber, top of the floor, dribble to the elbow. Back to Robinson, baseline, floater, jumper. Going to get the shooter's touch in the roll to drop down and in. Extends the lead back to 11, 24-13.
And Dakota Robinson, 10 points now on the evening.
Morgan with the basketball, baseline corner. Nothing for her. Sydney now on the right side. Clock at 5:44. Cody, another three, and just going to be no good. Just missed it right, but Morgan Johnson fights for the rebound. No good on the putback, but then all alone and gets the second rebound, and that one's in a good. Back-to-back for Morgan.
And Morgan went up for the rebound. It looked like 3 Enterprise players hit the ground. Able to cut this down to 9.
Ball's loose on the court. Lyman goes down for it, and Peyton Torgerson reaches down and forces the jump ball call. It will stay with Enterprise, but it changes the alternating possession back to North Sevier on the next one.
And North Sevier desperately needs a stop right here.
Lead is 9, 24-15. Long pass on the inbound to Reber, top of the floor. 5:20 to play in the third. Reber will dribble to the left, comes in, bounces down to Lyman. Ball's loose on the court. Lyman comes out with it, throws it out to Moyle. Moyle shot fake and whistle.
3 seconds. Got a 3-second call on Enterprise.
Interior defense much better in the second half for North Sevier. Force the turnover, and they have it back down by 9, 24-15. As they try and battle themselves back into this one in the state championship game. Curtis, left wing. Dangerous pass down low. Batted and knocked out of bounds by Dakota Robinson. And it will stay with North Sevier. Curtis will inbound. Throws it into the front court, Torgerson. Torgerson will dribble to the right side. Bounce to the corner is Curtis. Back to Torgerson. Left side to Sydney Johnson. Good feed to her sister Morgan. Shot up and just no good. A left-handed hook shot, but they're going to call the whistle offensively. And it goes back towards Enterprise.
Yeah, it's too few many steps right there for Morgan. Missed opportunity.
Still a 9-point game. North Sevier has hung around and still in it with a little over a period and a half to go. Left side is Mitchell. Dumps it off up top to Reber. 4:27. Reber gets a screen, comes in down the lane, fires a jumper, no good. Another big board by Morgan. This time on the defensive side. She dumps it off to Torgerson. Torgerson around the arc. Sydney Johnson drives in, passes Haley Higgs on the baseline. In, almost there, but a foul. Ooh, that was close. Didn't drop it. Haley's going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
A great entry pass by Sid Johnson to find her. Went up strong, just unable to finish.
Enterprise is feeling a little momentum building for North Sevier, so they're going to call a timeout. 24-15, 4:12 to play, back in 30 seconds.
Centricom High-Speed Internet presents things you wish would happen faster. Your kids getting ready in the morning. The workday. And payday. At Centricom, we can't make payday come any faster, but when it does come, we can help you manage that money faster with high-speed internet service. We can't make the workday faster, but we can make it easier with blazing speeds for the office. And as for the shower? Yeah, good luck with that. Visit Centricom.com for more information. With Centricom, everything works better.
Coverage of local high school sports.
KSBC.
North Sevier's built up a little momentum. They do have Haley Higgs on the line. They're trailing by 10, but Haley has a chance to cut it to 7. 4:12 on the clock, scores 24-15. First free throw is going to be in. Rattled itself down, 24-16. One more from the line for Haley. Second on the way. That one's going to, this time, pop out, no good. Rebounded by Enterprise.
Lyman got up on that rebound, didn't she?
She did.
Could almost dunked it.
Elevated up there. It is Enterprise basketball. Reber top of the court, under 4 to play now. The lead is cut to 8. Ball moving around the arc, now inside. Lyman jumper, and it somehow finds its way down and hit the rim about 4 or 5 times, and then drops in, and the lead is back to 10.
Yeah, Enterprise has the shooter's touch today. There's third or fourth shot we've seen bounce around like that and finally go in.
Cody Curtis tries to bounce it down low, but Enterprise kicks it. They'll quickly blow that one dead, and Haley Higgs will inbound baseline left side of the backboard for North Sevier. She goes up top. Try to bounce down low again to Haley, and whistle's going to be blown, and it goes against Enterprise. As the ball was loose, Haley was trying to get it, and she's fouled.
That's going to go on Dakota Robinson, her second.
2 team fouls for Enterprise, 0 on North Sevier at this point. North Sevier will inbound baseline. Curtis with it in the corner. Dangerous pass up top to Sydney, but she pulls it in. Sydney over the top to Haley, and it's just off her fingertips, and then knocked out of bounds, so it goes towards Enterprise off the turnover.
Again, that's the only way she could have got the pass in there was a lob pass, but credit that again to the long arms of these Enterprise girls making that a difficult pass.
3:20 to play in the third. Enterprise now up by 10 and with the basketball. Top of the floor, now dump it off left side in the wing to Mitchell. Mitchell bounce to the elbow to Moyle. Lyman up top now. Head shot fakes, drives in, nothing there, come out. Reber top of the floor. Good pass down low to Robinson, and the jumper from the base is good from 7 feet out. 2:55, the lead back to 12. A 4-0 run for Enterprise. Sydney Johnson, top of the court, clock's at 2:47. Johnson picks up the dribble in the right wing, goes to Cody up top. Cody bounces left to Peyton. She shot fakes. Now drives in, gets to the elbow, kick out to Sydney. Sydney tries the lane, bounces down low to Morgan, and it's stolen away by Enterprise. Enterprise in transition. Sydney's down there, pull-up jumper is good. J.C. Reber got the feed and went down the court to score, and it's a 14-point advantage just like that.
Enterprise doing a great job of just putting everybody in the paint and just daring North Sevier to shoot those outside shots.
Haley Higgs goes down low, gets a good feed, and up for the shot, no good, but fouled from behind. And Higgs back to the line for 2. Good entry pass. I believe it was Sydney.
Yeah, another great pass there by Sid Johnson. That's going to be 3 on Darby Moyle.
Free throw good. Devin Sorensen and Taylor Anderson check into the game. Anderson's first appearance. 2:13 to play in the third period, 30-17. 3 team fouls against Enterprise, 0 on North Sevier. One more free throw from Higgs is up and rattles in. Good. Lead back to 12. North Sevier can get this to a single-digit lead heading into the fourth. They'll be in position to make a comeback. 2 minutes to play in the third. Enterprise is going to hold the basketball at half court. Now Reber will step forward. 1:58. Left side to Mitchell. In the wing. Long pass to Robinson. Up top now to Reber. Clock is at 1:51. 30-18 the score, and Enterprise will move the ball around the arc. Left wing is Mitchell. Crossing over, working against Peyton Torgerson. Gets rid of the basketball to Reber on the right wing. 1:38 on the clock now. Another long possession from Enterprise. Bounce to the free throw line to Lyman. Lyman drives in, whistle. Blow the shot dead. It's going to be an North Sevier foul on the floor. Take it out baseline. First team foul of the half.
like we said earlier, North Sevier's just better off letting them get to the basket and then fouling them because they're not going to call those ones.
1:30 to play in the third period. Another long possession for Enterprise, and they'll continue to pass the ball around the arc. They're up by 12. Josie Mitchell, left wing, down low, jumper outside the key, in a good. Another big one from Dakota Robinson, and the lead is 14.
Yeah, she cannot miss. That's her 14th point. North Severe was Riley Lyman was their big scorer. I forgot about her.
Torgerson drives in and pulls up a jumper just inside the free throw line. And a minute to go, the lead is 12, 32-20. That score check brought to you by Utah Independent Bank and Gurney Trucking. 50 seconds, Enterprise basketball. North Severe could really use a big stop here. Down low on the baseline is Farnsworth, up no good, but a foul. We'll see 2 shots from Farnsworth with 45 seconds to go. That'll be the second team foul. Haley Higgs will pick up the personal, also her second. And it is Jessica Farnsworth from the line. First shot on the way, looks short, is short. And the score remains 32-20 with one more coming from Jessica Farnsworth. 3 team fouls for Enterprise, 2 for North Severe. Glancing at the scoreboard with the help of North Severe High School and Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance. Farnsworth, dribble, shoot, no good, missed them both. And North Severe has a chance to cut the lead to 10 to end the period. 40 seconds, Torgerson down the court, goes to Sydney Johnson. Sydney up top, crowd getting into it. Giving up the basketball to Torgerson, back to Sydney, clock at 28 seconds. Here's Anderson, picks up the dribble. Left side's Torgerson, down to 20 seconds. Torgerson bounces down low. Shot in the paint from Anderson is blocked. Rejected by Enterprise. And now they have the ball with 11 seconds to go here.
A great a great move by Anderson. Better defense. She was able to block that.
Enterprise has 4 seconds. A 3 at the buzzer is no good. And that will take us to the end of the third period. The lead is still 12, 32-20 right now with 8 minutes to go in the state championship game. Back.
Centricom High-Speed Internet presents things you wish would happen faster. Your kids getting ready in the morning. The workday. And payday. At Centricom, we can't make payday come any faster, but when it does come, we can help you manage that money faster with high-speed internet service. We can't make the workday faster, but we can make it easier with blazing speeds for the office. And as for the shower, yeah, good luck with that. Visit Centricom.com for more information. With Centricom, everything works better.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
South Main Street in Gunnison.
You're listening to Utah's sports leader,
KSBC.
One more period to play, I should say. 8 minutes on the clock, and Enterprise leading North Severe by 12 right now.
Yeah, North Severe's going to have to really put the pressure on their defense and not let Enterprise take as much time off.
It is North Severe basketball to open things up. Peyton Torgerson finds a lane, drives in, right side, blocked again by Enterprise. Josie Mitchell, now Enterprise in transition. Reber in the paint, shot, foul, good. No, roll off, throw it off. Shot no good.
They're going to call the foul down. It's going to be on Sid Johnson, her first.
Say it was before the shot, so now Enterprise will inbound on the baseline. Dakota Robinson on the inbound play. And now they can take more time off. This time the 3 is blocked by Higgs. Higgs able to get out there and put pressure on and reject the 3 ball from Mitchell. But it is going to go out of bounds and stay on the baseline for Enterprise. 7:35 to play in the game. North Severe trailing by 12, 32-20. Reber up top. She's going to dribble out. Now bounce to the elbow to Mitchell. Back to Reber. Reber takes a 3. She'll miss off the back iron. No good. Ball batted. Taken by Enterprise. They'll rebound, kick it out, and reset the offense and take more time off the clock. Mitchell to Reber. Dumps it off to the right side over to Mitchell again. Now up top is Reber. Clock at 7. Reber makes a move, drives in. Defense is there, sucks in on her, has to kick it back out. But just more time continues to tick.
Yeah, too much time is going off right here.
3 on the way from Reber's, and it good. J.C. Reber makes it a 15-point game. 35-20, largest lead of the game for Enterprise.
Their first three-pointer, first 3 of the game.
Taylor Anderson will dribble to the elbow, dumps it off to Sid. Sid drives in, floater no good, blocked. Haley Higgs pulls it in, shot up, good, count it, foul. Haley to the line for the and one. That was big and that was needed. This one could cut it back to 12 if Higgs can hit the free throw.
A great body control as she was got the contact, able to just get it right up off the glass. Opportunity for a 3-point play.
Clock is stopped at 6:37. That's the 4th team foul for Enterprise. As the free throw is in, count the 3-point play. Timeout taken by North Sevier. We'll take it along with them. 6:37 to play in the game. North Sevier back down by 12, 35-23. Back in a minute.
Centricom High-Speed Internet presents Things You Wish...
Stay in the game with the Emory Telcom Triple Play. Catch all the action with Emory Digital TV. Tons of sports channels, plus TiVo DVR to watch games on your schedule. Track your teams and check out video highlights with extreme internet speeds up to 40 megs. Plus, talk sports all you want with Emory Telcom phone with unlimited local calling. Get the winning combination. Call or click EmoryTelcom.com today for the Triple Play Bundle.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Home for high school sports.
KSBC.
6 minutes, 37 seconds left to go in the game. It's 35-23. North Sevier's trailing by 12. And still no pressure defense for North Sevier. They're going to let J.C. Reber come across the court all by herself. Crosses the timeline. Reber will come up to the 3-point line, step back. Now the defense will come out and meet. Taylor Anderson puts the pressure on. Peyton Torgerson will come out. Man-to-man trap. Gets rid of the basketball. Able to find Lyman. Still passing around the 3-point arch, and Lyman with it down in the corner now. 6:13 to play in the game. They'll back off of Lyman. She gets rid of the basketball. Dribble down to the corner. Down low, and the pass ball's loose. Stolen away by North Sevier. Peyton Torgerson has the basketball across half court. She's going to drive in, kick out. Open look 3, doesn't take it. Instead goes back to Peyton. Peyton bounces down low, wide open. And for Brent Okerlund, the senior able to check into the game and gets 2 points.
A nice job of finding her. The defense collapsed on Torgerson. A nice little bounce pass underneath.
Hey, lead's cut down to 10. North Sevier looking for another defensive stop. Lyman turns, shoot, no. Okerlund gets the rebound, tips it to Taylor. And Taylor Anderson on the rebound, 5:34 to play. North Sevier chance to cut this lead down to single digits and make a run. Anderson, top of the floor, goes right side. Sydney, open lane, drives in. Shot is too strong, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back off the glass is in. Sydney gets her own board for 2 points, and the lead is 8.
A great offensive possession there for North Sevier. Great hustle to keep the ball alive. Again, their defense has to step up.
They've got back-to-back big stops and 5:07 on the clock. Wolves back into this game. They are going to pressure around the 3-point line. They'll let Lyman hold the basketball, give it up to her now, and find Reber with it. Reber gets trapped, foul. It's going to go against North Sevier. Stopping the clock at 4 minutes, 54 seconds. It'll be Torgerson on the whistle. 4th team foul for the Wolves, but only the first personal on Peyton.
Yeah, they've got a, North Sevier probably wouldn't hurt them at all to get a couple fouls right here, just so they can get into the 1-and-1 bonus just in case they need it.
They do pick up the defensive intensity with 4:50 to play. Still in the man-to-man. Driving in is Reber. Reber kick out to Moyle. Around the arc now on the left wing. Josie Mitchell gets rid of the basketball, back to Reber. She drives all the way around. Now kick out Moyle in the right corner. 4:34 and ticking. Here comes Lyman, drives in, foul. Devin Sorensen will foul Lyman as she tried to make a move inside. And they'll just put it on the floor. Enterprise will inbound underneath. A baseline entry play. They look up top, nothing there. Instead they go to the right side to Lyman. Lyman to Moyle. Moyle will dribble. Picks up the dribble at the free throw line. Now Lyman left wing. Still a lot of time ticking. Reber to Moyle. Down low, ball's loose, and it is last touch by North Sevier and out of bounds. 35-27 as Morgan checks back in.
North Sevier going to their height. They got their 3 6-foot girls in right now. Hopefully trying to get those arms in the passing lane.
Inbound up top to Moyle. Enterprise continues to take a lot of time off the clock in this possession. And reaching in, Sydney Johnson gets a steal. She's going the other way and dribbles off her knee and out of bounds. Oh, she was down there. Only had one girl to beat off a beautiful steal. And now they go into the full court press with 4 minutes to play. 35-27, the lead is still 8. North Sevier still in this one, but they need to make a move.
A huge missed opportunity there. Breakaway layup.
Josie Mitchell drives in, picks up, comes back out. Now under 4 minutes to play. Back up top to Reber. Now to Robinson. Down low, ball loose. Lyman picks it up. Whistle. Lyman's going to be fouled. That's the 16th foul, so now it's going to be bonus from here on out for North Sevier. Okerlund with the whistle. Her first personal. And it's going to be a baseline play again for Enterprise. 3:44 to play in the game, still 35-27. North Sevier looking for something big on the defensive side. Almost had it. They go up top to Reber. Bounce to Lyman. Lyman holds the ball up high, gives rid of it to Reber at half court. Defense is there, screen is set. Reber drives in the paint, whistle. It's going to be on the shot, and I believe we'll see 2 shots on J.C. Reber.
Foul's going to go on Bryn Okerlund, her second.
3:31 to play in the fourth. 2 shots coming. These are big ones for Enterprise, and they do get it. The first one sinks in for J.C. Reber, and Devin Sorensen will check back in for Bryn Okerlund. This to make it a 10-point lead again. Shot, up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Morgan Johnson. Now the Wolves have the basketball and trying to make it a 7-point. Good entry pass down low. The shot no good, missed by Anderson. And the whistle is going to be blown against Enterprise on the rebound. And North Sevier will take it out baseline here.
Again, another blocked shot by Enterprise.
They'll take it in baseline. Taylor Anderson will throw it in. Goes up top. Nope, the ball's tipped around, stolen away by Enterprise. Enterprise in transition. Here comes Reber. Shot off the glass, no good. Missed by Enterprise. Peyton Torgerson on the rebound. Now the Wolves have numbers. Peyton takes it to the hole. Shot too strong, no good. Morgan rebounds. Put back, no, but a foul. And Morgan Johnson to the line. 3:07 to play. The game is still manageable for North Sevier. Still an opportunity. They've hung in, and they've kept themselves at least to within reach.
And they've given themselves several opportunities to cut down into this and just come up short on all of them.
Timeout taken. Morgan shooting from the line when we come back in 1 minute.
Sevier Valley Medical Center serves people with medical needs.
Emory Telecom gives you a universe of TV shows. And now TiVo brings you even more. Movies, music, and videos from the web. Get it all in one place and take it anywhere life takes you. Any show, any screen, anywhere. Introducing the TiVo Experience from Emory Telecom. Give us a call, visit emorytelecom.com, or stop by one of our locations to learn more about the TiVo DVR.
And we pride ourselves in giving the very best customer service.
Centracom has been there for me as I've needed their services.
We can just call and they're very friendly and helpful. And when we have issues and concerns, they address them as friends.
It's really nice to be able to work with a local company that cares so much.
Just top-notch people, good community members.
Excellent customer service. Just been really happy.
Centracom, 110 years of service.
3 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the game, and it's 36-27. North Sevier trailing Enterprise by 9. They do have Morgan Johnson on the line for 2. She hits these, they'll cut the lead to 7. First is up, and it's swished through perfect. Now down to 8. The Wolves continue to hang around.
Yeah, Northside, they just haven't been able to get over that hump of 7 or 8. They've hung around there the whole time, had opportunities to, just bad luck holding on to the ball.
Morgan will miss the second, rebounded by Enterprise. The lead remains at 8, 36-28 your score. Brought to you by the Parks House and Mason Diesel Services. They'll pressure at half court. Enterprise with the basketball, dumps it off right side to Robinson. Now to Reber. Moyle in the left wing. Inside to Lyman, dribbles, drives, shot, glass, too strong, no good. Enterprise rebounds, again no good. Lyman on another offensive board. She goes up, and again no good, missed it, but another Enterprise rebound. This time they kick out and reset the offense, and the time continues to tick.
Some more missed opportunities for North Sevier. Had their hand on the ball a few times, just unable to hold on to it.
Josie Mitchell with the basketball, gets a screen, and now we're at 2:15. Much longer, and North Sevier is going to have to start playing the foul game. Still looking for a steal, still looking to see if they can get a stop as the clock hits 2:06. 36-28. Reber with it. Ball's loose and a foul. They're going to call Sydney on the reach-in. Almost had another breakaway opportunity. Actually, they'll get Devin Sorensen on the foul, or third personal. 2 minutes to go in the game, 2 seconds. Another timeout taken by North Sevier. 36-28. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Centricom high-speed internet presents things you wish would happen faster. Your kids getting ready in the morning. The workday. And payday. At Centricom, we can't make payday come any faster, but when it does come, we can help you manage that money faster with high-speed internet service. We can't make the workday faster, but we can make it easier with blazing speeds for the office. And as for the shower, yeah, good luck with that. Visit Centricom.com for more information. With Centricom, everything works better.
High school sports.
KSBC.
2 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the game. It's 36-28. Enterprise leading North Sevier right now in the 2A Girls State Championship. Still an opportunity for North Sevier. They do have J.C. Reber on the line. Enterprise has J.C. Reber on the line. And it'll be 1-1. Big for North Sevier if Reber will miss this, and a North Sevier rebound, but she makes it. Stands the lead back to 9 with 2:02 to play. Second free throw is missed. Rebounded by North Sevier. Cody Curtis pulls it in. So you're still in a single-digit lead with under 2 to play. Peyton Torgensen across the court. Left side, crossover, bounce to Sid. Sid loses the basketball, stolen by Enterprise. Moyle gets the steal. And now North Sevier is going to be forced to foul. They've got a foul with Moyle across half court. No foul. Now they come up. Still not fouling with 1:41 to play. Coaches are yelling for him to come up. Here's Devin Sorensen putting on the pressure. Clock's at 1:36. And getting a steal, nope, going to be a foul. Jump ball call, no foul, as Sydney Johnson will reach in there and get the steal, but it stays with Enterprise. 1:34 to play.
I don't think these girls understand the urgency here. They're still sitting back playing defense. They got to come up and pressure the ball and get a foul.
Higgs is going to check in for Sorensen. 1:34 on the clock, down by 9. Inbound to Lyman. Still not fouling. Clock's down to 1:30. Pressure's on as Josie Mitchell has it. Back to Moyle. 1:24. Still not fouling. 1:20. Looking for the steal. Can't get it. There's the foul. Higgs will come up and draw the foul, or commit the foul. Josie Mitchell with the ball. And 1-on-1 shooting for Josie Mitchell. Third personal on Higgs. 9th team foul, so double bonus for the rest of the game.
Josie Mitchell, her first trip to the free throw line today.
First free throw is good. It's going to extend the lead to 10, and now things really get difficult for North Sevier. Down 38-28 with 1:16, and the second free throw is also good. So now it's an 11-point game. They'll throw the ball to Sydney Johnson. Sydney will come across half court. Timeout taken by North Sevier. It's going to be a full timeout. What can they do? There's a minute 12 left to go. We'll see what Lexa Larson draws up
The
here. We'll be
Fairview
back.
Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Stay in the game with the Emory Telcom Triple Play. Catch all the action with Emory Digital TV. Tons of sports channels, plus TiVo DVR to watch games on your schedule. Track your teams and check out video highlights with extreme internet speeds up to 40 megs. Plus, talk sports all you want with Emory Telcom phone with unlimited local calling. Get the winning combination. Call or click emerytelcom.com today for the Triple Play bundle.
529-3831, 529-3831.
Your source for high school sports.
KSBC.
A minute 12 on the clock left in this game. It's 39 for Enterprise, 28 for North Sevier. It is
whatever she's got drawn up, that's got to be quick. They've got to score in a hurry.
Peyton Torgerson gets the inbound. They go to Cody Curtis, wants the three, but can't get it off. Now pivots around, goes back to Peyton, and it's stolen away. Enterprise gets to steal. Now North Sevier under a minute to play, and they're still not fouling. They're going to let Enterprise dribble out a little bit here, more time. Riley Lyman goes to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Reber. Reber down low. Able to find Lyman. Lyman shot good. Nope, wave it off. But it is a foul. And it'll be two shots anyway because it's a double bonus 10-team foul on North Sevier. 48.5 seconds to go, and Enterprise is on their way to another state championship in girls basketball.
And they earned this one on the defensive side as they were able to just shut down North Sevier Wolves and not allow anything inside for them.
The whistle goes against Devon, her fourth personal. 48.5 seconds to go. Lyman on the line. Shot, in and out, no good.
Madison Holmes.
Lyman will get one more.
Enterprise.
48.5 seconds. Second of two. On the way. That one's short, no good. Rebounded by Devin Sorensen. North Sevier basketball, 43 seconds. Sydney Johnson, Peyton Torgerson, over to Higgs. Higgs will dribble. Clock hits 37. He'll pass the ball around the arc. Cody Curtis, bounce down low. Good feed to Higgs, but it's blocked and swatted out of bounds. Just can't get anything to go. Josie Mitchell got up and elevated and threw it out. And 5 substitutions will come in for Enterprise with 31 seconds to go and up by 11. They'll send in some younger players. And the starters come out. Timeout taken by North Sevier. 31.2 on the clock. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Good luck, Wolves.
Live high school sports action on
KSBC.
31 seconds left to go in this game. It's 39-28. North Sevier does have the basketball, but trailing Enterprise. And Enterprise does have their younger players in. 5 subs just checked into the game, getting some state championship minutes.
Looks like North Sevier's gone for a 3-point shot here as they put their 2 3-point shooters in, Misha Johnson and Shay Sorensen.
Misha is going to take a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound from Enterprise, and Misha's going to quickly foul, but the clock ticks down to 22 seconds, and it's going to be too little too late. 39-28 is your score, and Enterprise will be on the line shooting here. Shooting for the Enterprise Wolves is Mackenzie Huntsman. Free throw good. Lead is 12. North Sevier was able to get within reach, and they battled down to as much as close as 7 at one point in the second half. But wasn't able to get over that 5-point, the 7-point hump, actually. The second free throw is also good for Enterprise. North Sevier back down the floor. Three on the way. That one's going to be missed as well. Rebounded by Torgerson. She'll come back out. She'll square up. Can't get the three off. Passes away. Back to Peyton. Peyton drives in. Splits the defense. Drives in, and the shot just not there. And that's the story of the night for North Sevier as Enterprise gets the foul, or gets the rebound. And North Sevier fouls with 6.3 seconds. And Enterprise back on the line with a lead of 41-28. Got to hand it to the North Sevier Lady Wolves, though, Ryan, for the season that they've had, and specifically the tournament run that they had to even get into this championship game.
Yeah, played some great games to get into here. I think they're going to be looking back at the film on this one and kind of kicking themselves on some missed opportunities they had to get this game a little bit closer.
First free throw is made for Enterprise, and they'll sub in 4 more girls and get them in for some playing time, and some younger ones check in for North Sevier as well. Jaquel Kornberg into the game, along with Charity Cowley will be coming in momentarily. Second free throw is also made. And 6.3 seconds to play. North Sevier basketball. Bounce pass down low. Johnson launches a three. No good. Rebound by Enterprise. And Enterprise Lady Wolves are your 2A girls basketball state champions. And the North Sevier Wolves will bring home the silver, the second place. We'll take a break and have your Sunrise Engineering postgame show in 3 minutes.
Did you know car crashes are the #1 killer of teens in America today? That's why every parent should have a copy of the All-State Parent-Teen Driving Agreement.
Hi, I'm Kat Hodges, your customer service representative, and I am your local advantage.
Mike Barker, plant maintenance and repair.
I'm Micah Iverson, Director of Broadcast Operations for ETV Channel 10.
We are your local advantage.
We are your local advantage.
We are your local advantage.
Emory Telecom, your neighbors serving you by providing convenient local customer service centers where you need them in Price, Orangeville, and Moab. Emory Telecom, your local advantage.
Centricom High-Speed Internet presents things you wish would happen faster. Your kids getting ready in the morning. The workday. And payday. At Centricom, we can't make payday come any faster, but when it does come, we can help you manage that money faster with high-speed internet service. We can't make the workday faster, but we can make it easier with blazing speeds for the office. And as for the shower? Yeah, good luck with that. Visit Centricom.com for more information. With Centricom, everything works better.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Stay in the game with the Emory Telecom Triple Play. Catch all the action with Emory Digital TV. Tons of sports channels, plus TiVo DVR to watch games on your schedule. Track your teams and check out video highlights with extreme internet speeds up to 40 megs. Plus, talk sports all you want with Emory Telecom phone with unlimited local calling. Get the winning combination. Call or click EmoryTelecom.com today for the Triple Play Bundle.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Emory Telecom gives you a universe of TV shows, and now TiVo brings you even more. Movies, music, and videos from the web. Get it all in one place and take it anywhere life takes you. Any show, any screen, anywhere. Introducing the TiVo Experience from Emory Telecom. Give us a call, visit EmoryTelecom.com, or stop by one of our locations to learn more about the TiVo DVR.
His engineering post-game show serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. You can see them on the website at sunrise-eng.com, sunrise-eng.com. Again, the final score, North Sevier falls 43-28 to Enterprise in the state championship game And again, they just did the award celebration. North Sevier taking home a trophy, Ryan. They got a nice big one that says second place on it. Can't complain with that. And you know, Enterprise is a fantastic team. They have been all year long, and so you can't hang your head about the performance today.
No, they did a good job coming out. There's a few things I think they'll be looking back and saying, man, I wish I would have done this. But you know, for the majority of the players, they will be, you know, a great experience for them, and hopefully they learn from it. And you know, you cannot hold your heads at all, as you mentioned. You know, second place, you've got, you know, you got top two in the 2A division. That's good.
And shoot, with the expectations from around the state for this team coming into it, boy, you better be happy with that second place finish. Enterprise fans and family on the court and center court celebrating, and a lot of family and friends for the North Sevier Wolves in front of their bench as well, as their season has come to the end, and a lot of seniors on this team for North Sevier that have just played their last game, and you know, that emotion sets in pretty hard at times.
It does, and the seniors did a great job. Just to mention them real quick: Morgan Johnson, Devin Sorensen, Taylor Anderson, Cassidy Shepard, and Bryn Okerlund. You know, played their role the last few games and played a huge part in getting North Sevier to where they were at in this game.
We're going to take another short break from your Sunrise Engineering post-game show and have your Gunnison Market Offensive Player of the Game and your Munchies Defensive Player of the Game awards when we come back.
But how do you get to your dream? One word: college. But where can you find an education for an affordable price? One answer: Snow College. For only $1,400 a semester, you can get a quality education from faculty who really care about you and your success. Once you have your degree, you can transfer to a major university or just jump into your career. Learn more and register today at snow.edu.
Does your kid know it all? Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "It's what you learn after you know it all that counts." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Help your kids see their potential. Partner up with their coaches and teachers. Find out what you can do. Just something to think about. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Think about your best school days, the ones that were exciting and engaging, that made a lasting impression with lessons you can remember clearly. The teachers who created those experiences expected more of you than you may have thought possible. In the face of that challenge, you learned something new. SUU has hundreds of professors who want you to get the most of your college experience. They will motivate you to work and study and learn, and that's a good thing. Explore Southern Utah University, where you will experience more learning.
You're listening to exciting high school sports action on
KSVC.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center, wrapping up your Sunrise Engineering post-game show. They live and work close to you. See their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. Sunrise-eng.com. Final score again, 43-28. Enterprise over North Sevier. A lot of fans and family out on the court as Enterprise celebrates their state championship. But North Sevier again taking home that nice second place trophy. That'll be in the trophy case at North Sevier High School in Salina. Let's go ahead and do your North Sevier Player of the Game awards. First, the Gunnison Market Offensive Player of the Game. The deli always offers freshly sliced deli meats and side dishes. Gunnison Market, 520 South Main Street in Gunnison. I'd like to go with the seniors for the last game of the year, and one senior that stood out tonight and for a good year that we haven't gone with in the past is Devin Sorensen for the Gunnison Market Offensive Player of the Game.
Devin's always been a great rebounder, you know, going in there, battles hard. She has some great finishes. Most of the time you don't know how the ball goes in, but she finds a way to turn her body just right and knock those down. So Devin, very deserving of this offensive player, Gunnison Market Player of the Game, and a great career for Devin. Also, just a little side note, Devin did become one of the first players in North Sevier girls basketball to record her 300th rebound, and she pulled that off last game against South Sevier.
Well, congratulations to her. She has a free deli lunch special as the Gunnison Market Player of the Game. Gunnison Market at 520 South Main Street in Gunnison. We also have the Munchies Defensive Player of the Game, and a player that actually was injured in this game and went into the locker room in the first half, and I haven't been able to see if she's come out or not. It was a leg injury. We're not sure what it is, but Cassidy Shepard, she's come off the bench this year, one of those role players that accepted that as a senior, and really got to hand it to her for accepting that role as a senior, but played really, really well coming off the bench and filling in. So she's going to be our our Munchies defensive player of the game.
And it was her defense that she excelled in. Did a great job. Usually had the assignment on one of their better players, getting her hands in the passing lane. She did have a couple deflections today, created some fast break opportunities for the Lady Wolves.
Munchies defensive player of the game again goes to Cassidy Shepard. Delicious food at family-friendly prices. Stop in for lunch or dinner. Munchies located inside of Larson's Ace Hardware in Richfield. And Cassidy will have a hamburger combo meal. Congratulations to her. Congratulations again to the South Sevier Lady Rams on the phenomenal finish to their season, making it all the way to the state championship game. And once again, Ryan, congratulations to them. And if you look forward to the upcoming season, a lot of seniors are graduating, but when you look at time on the floor and experience coming back next year, it's going to be quite a bit. Some good players coming returning.
They do. They have a good core of kids coming back, but what you're going to miss is the height. There's not a lot of height, and these girls, they had 3 girls at 6 feet, and I think that helped them out here in this game, getting back into it. But yes, they'll definitely be missed, and a great tenure for these 5 girls.
Well, that's going to wrap up our Sunrise Engineering postgame show, working to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com. And again, one last time, congratulations to the North Sevier Lady Wolves. Second place finish in 2A girls basketball. We'll send it back to the studios. Have a great night.